Good morning, everyone. Let me turn this disturbing news off. I'm telling you, it's nothing but a bunch of mass shootings, people shooting all over the place. What is wrong with the world today? I think maybe it's too many people on Earth. Maybe they need to be thinned out. I don't know what the situation is, y'all. They had shootings at the nightclub. Now I turn my television on, and here I'm talking. They're saying that there was two officers killed in Utah. Utah? They done got in the act too. Excuse me for laughing, y'all, but Utah is not in the news like that. Certain states you just don't hear that kind of news. It says right here on my screen, two officers killed, another wounded in Utah shooting. Who lives in Utah? Nebraska. Where's those other places at that you don't hardly hear in the news? What do you hear in the news? Chicago, New York, Connecticut, North and South Carolina, Georgia, Atlanta, D.C. Me and my camera, y'all, we're having fun this morning. Same old, we're doing it again on a Monday morning. But anyway, I just came up here to say hello and how was your weekend? I hope it was good. Mine was good. I had a good weekend. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty rested. And let me show you something else that seems to have happened over the weekend. I'm going to show you my plant. Look at that. There's two leaves on there, y'all. This thing is growing overnight. But I still can't, wait a minute, am I pointing it correctly? I don't know. This little one here is still struggling. But this one is just showing off. I mean, it is really showing out. And poor Pinky. Pinky, you be all right. I need a man over here to stake Pinky. Are there any men in the house? In the house? No, just kidding. I don't want no man in my house. Like they say, you get them in, you can't get them out. And so I learned that lesson a long time ago, y'all. Be careful who you let in your house. Because you get them in there, you can't get them out. And then if they bring some clothes in your house, and then you want them to leave, by law, they stay there because their belongings are there. So the best thing to do, don't let them in. I mean, you may feel sorry for somebody and then just say, you could come stay with me for a while. I'm just going to let this phone go there. Oh, the struggle is real, y'all. But you might just have somebody say, they're down on their luck. They don't have no place to stay right now. The girlfriend or whoever, it might be the boyfriend that put the girlfriend out. And so, being that you're a friend or something like that, you decide to, okay, you can come stay with me for a while. But then they get to staying and staying and staying. And when you staying every day, all day, they're home, y'all, with you. They ain't trying to do nothing. They ain't trying to get no job. They are eating your food. They're washing the clothes and that kind of stuff in your wash machine, burning your electricity. They're doing the most in your house. But then one day, you're tired of them because y'all have started to bicker. You have some differences going on. You want this person to get out of your house, out of your apartment, whatever the case may be. And the person tells you, I ain't going nowhere. Uh-oh, there's a problem. I just told you you could only stay here for a few days or a week or so. I ain't got nowhere to go, so I ain't going nowhere. Call the cops. I don't care. They don't care because they know what the law is. That's the law. You got to go through like an eviction process. These days, sometimes to get a person out of your house. Sometimes it takes 30 days, sometimes 3 months. Can you imagine somebody staying in your house and you don't want them there? You're paying the rent. You turn your back, they're going to eat your food, drink your water, or whatever, like it's theirs. Oh, I mean, you don't mind somebody. Sometimes you don't mind somebody eating. You cooked enough. So, something big dinner, something like spaghetti, or maybe you make a big old pan of lasagna. You don't care if they eat some of that. But if you ain't got but one egg, and they go in there and eat your one egg and drink your last soda, oh shoot, I got my coffee. Sorry, love. There's going to be a problem. Sometimes there's a confrontation. Sometimes actually combat. You got to fight these people because they all up in your face and it's your house. Sometimes they bring a kid with them. Oh, sucky. You love the little baby. Whoever they bring along with them. But you ain't dealing with this big mouth mama that come into your house that's trying to take over your stuff, laying all up on your furniture. Okay, you got a room back there. Get in there and stay in there. Get out of here where I am. It's as simple as that. Oh, boy, I tell you, I don't know why I'm getting all worked up like that. I had a few people live with me, but not for long, just a little short period of time. Oh, my coffee ain't ready. I thought I heard a ding. Look at that. You got to get up to about there before it's ready. And I got just my cereal. And I had some peaches. I was doing good. I think I lost some weight again. But you can't tell it yet, not yet. It's about 3 pounds, maybe 3 or 4 pounds, something like that. But I'm really not trying. The only thing I did is just try to stop eating at night, because that's one of my biggest problems, eating at night. Sitting up in, because you can't sleep. So you get up, what you do? You eat. What can I eat? Sometimes I eat a bowl of cereal. If I have a leftover dinner, I'll eat some of that. Especially if I have something like tuna fish in there and some crackers. That's easy. And the first thing you know, you've been and ate a half a pack of Ritz with a little bit of tuna. I'll tell you, food is good, y'all. It is delicious. Depends on who cooking and all that kind of stuff, And don't have somebody that cooks for you. Somebody that loves to cook. Now, when I stayed with my mother, after I left my husband and everything, my mother come home, and she worked all day and came home and cooked. My mother was a smart woman. You don't have to think about it. She worked all day, come home and cook, and just about every day, unless she stopped somewhere to get something, like a KFC, which is normally, she would do that on a Sunday after church. Now, there's my ding. After church, she would stop by KFC. She loved KFC. But then when she bought, when she went to KFC, she bought enough for me. And I think my brother was living there at the time. Freaking phone. Oh, heavens to Murgatroyd. I ain't worry about that phone, y'all. I got more fish to fry. I've been busy this morning. Got up feeling pretty good. I slept pretty good last night. And when I sleep pretty good, I get more work done because I'm feeling rested. And so I just go ahead and do stuff. Yeah. I wanted to go downtown because when I got ready to wash my hair, I didn't have that much shampoo. I said, dang, how did I run out of shampoo? Well, there was I still had the bottle sitting in the bathroom. Excuse me. I had the bottle of shampoo and the conditioner sitting right there on the tub. I didn't know that thing was darn near empty. Why y'all ain't tell me I need some shampoo? Y'all got comments about stuff? Yeah, ESP. Oh, that's one thing I want to tell y'all. If you have any questions for me, put them down there in the comments. And when I make my next video, I don't get that many comments. So when I come on to my next video, I will answer your questions. Yeah, that's a good idea. I got that from somebody. Somebody told somebody the same thing. I said, that's a good idea. I never had that. And so I'm willing to answer any questions that you may have for me. Yeah. Y'all want some coffee? Sorry. You have to go in there and make you some like I did. A lot of people don't drink coffee. They don't like coffee. But there's some people like that, what do you call that machine? Keurig. All them different varieties. I don't like that stuff like that. No. I do not. Just give me my regular old hazelnut or either some creamer, just some creamer. Or half, what you call half and half. I gotta be careful. I'm gonna spill this on my floor. I got more work to do, y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna do it today though, but I got to. I have to clean off that porch. I want to clean it off. The inspectors are coming again on Wednesday. When is it? Wednesday? Thursday. One of them. Let me see. I think it's Thursday. So I wanted to make a good impression by inspection Thursday. Yeah, I write my stuff down because I will forget, y'all. So I just keep these are all my little stuff I got to do. So, the inspector coming Wednesday. And so I wanted to make a good impression by having the porch nice and clean. And then plus that sometimes it's good to get out there and drink a cup of coffee. I used to get out there. But then isn't that Kiki Palmer? She's so cute. Is that Kiki? I think that is her. I think she is so cute. And I like her demeanor. But anyway, it's not a lot to do. I just got that chair to get off there that's been up there for 80 years. And it's a little iffy about that plant. And sweep the leaves off that corner because, the people, when they come around and blow the leaves off your porch, they're supposed to keep that porch clean. Not me, really. But they come up here half-stepping. So sometimes I have to take it upon myself to go there and move stuff because they ain't about moving a whole lot of stuff. They just come and blow and get out, And so I need to move that stuff and clean behind it and make the porch look a little better. For my inspectors. They don't do nothing. I don't know why they even bother to come. That's just between me and you, y'all. Don't tell nobody. Come in and ask me if there are any problems I'm having. If there was a problem, I would call you. Interrupting my day. Talking about some inspection. And then when you tell them that something needs to be done, they don't do it. Remember this oven? Remember this oven right here? You see it probably every time I come into the kitchen. This dirty, filthy oven, and I got this pot in here that my daughter had given me. This is what do you call it? Dutch oven, I guess. It's a big pot. I showed you that pot a while back. But that part down there is real dirty. I want it out, but they've been saying they're going to take this out. They're going to take this whole thing out and put in some shelves or some drawers or, something like these, which would be perfect. But 5 years have been by now, about 5 or 6. It's been a long time. And they always tell me the same thing, what they're going to do, but they never, ever do it. Let's go out here and see what's happening on the outside, y'all. Let's check out the weather, because we might ride downtown. I can't take y'all with me, though. Oh, shoot, I got my name all up out of here. beautiful out here, y'all. It feels good. Mm-hmm. As long as it doesn't rain, I go down to, I'm trying to think, should I go downtown or should I go to Walgreens? I think downtown is closer. Because I got to get some shampoo. Even though I did put that little bit, I used a little bit that I did have, but, you know, it wasn't bringing up enough suds like I wanted it to. Oh, that's from my pharmacy. I was wondering what that tag was out there. From my pharmacy. But if I go downtown, I think I'd rather go to Walgreens, because when I go downtown to CVS, you know, they got everything under lock and key. And I mean, you got to find somebody to come and lock something if you want something. Me and my sister was down there the other day. I wanted some Ben & Jerry's ice cream. But I said, I don't feel like, you know, going through this here, waiting for somebody to come and unlock it. But because they're downtown, and a lot of the homeless are downtown, they hang out down there on the green. They said that everybody come in there, they just steal anything. So a lot of the stuff is on the lock and key. Just like my emery boards that I bought. Remember I bought these emery boards, a pack of emery boards? They were under lock and key. You want makeup, everything just about is under lock and key. Except for like the middle aisle, certain aisles is not. But the food, lock and key. Cosmetics, lock and key. Yeah, I said, wow, look at this dress, Kiki. Oh, I missed it. There it is. I think she is such a cute, pretty little lady. Look at her. They keep, every time I try to show you, there she is. And the dress is, oh, it's amazing. Look at that. Hey, she can wear stuff like that, but I can't wear it because I got too much hip for that. But that I can take that flap off in the back and wear it like that. Oh, I don't know what that is. Oh, that's a commercial. That's a commercial, y'all. I don't know what it's about. I'll tell you the truth. That TV be over there just playing. I don't know what time it is. I don't know what it go on. And I don't even bother to try to watch a movie anymore. Forget it, because I can't keep with that stuff. Anyway, y'all, I think I'm going to go get me some shampoo and some conditioner. And probably think of something else. As a matter of fact, I might buy some stuff for my fungus on my toes, because my toes still look bad, y'all. See that? This one. And this one looked pretty good. It don't look so bad. I don't know if this one is affected or not. But the last time I checked, when I went to the drugstore to get some fungus over the counter, some people said it don't even work. And then some people say try that. Now I already did the prescription that the doctor had given me. And they will not renew it for my, when I went back to the other doctor, and the other doctor tried to prescribe something else for me, but my insurance refused to pay for it. I was like blown away. But anyway, someone says use vinegar and garlic. Wrap your feet up at night. Declare it be gone in the morning. That all your fungus will be gone. I know garlic is like a medicinal situation. It's good for a lot of stuff. And I had bought some garlic, I think, from the farmer's market and never used it. Didn't even use it, ended up having to throw the garlic away. But excuse me, but because I want to wear my my red sandals that I got from Amazon, I didn't get a chance to wear them yet. Well, I could wear them, but kind of ashamed of my feet. I do have, if I could walk up here, if I could come up here with no teeth in my mouth, why can't I go out with my feet like this? Why am I? Because I think people pay more attention. Well, your mouth they pay attention to you because it's the first thing that identify you, your face. You remember that face. A lot of people say, I might remember the face, but I don't remember the name. That's your first impression of a person, that face. But I don't know, it bothers me with my feet. If I feel like if I'm walking around with some cute sandals on, my feet should be looking a little bit better than they look. I don't know, y'all. Everybody got their quirks and their qualms and the this and the that. The self-consciousness about something. And I am self-conscious. Now, I go back to the foot doctor next month. So I don't know what she's going to say. She just had a baby. She's been away. She wasn't there for the last 2 visits. But her husband was there. And they have other doctors to cover. But she'll be back, I think, this time when I go in September. Yeah. I got to get off this video, y'all. My coffee is getting cold and everything. And I just keep on yakking about zero. Don't forget to ask me some questions, and I will answer them on my next video. If I have any questions, I will answer them. Great cup of coffee. And on that note, I'll see you on the next video, on the next Q&A. Until then, I go with love. See you again soon.